Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, what I like to say with reference to the earlier discussion, suppose this one is a circle C and there are several contours Z1, Z2, Z3 and Zn. These are the contours C1, C2, C3 and Cn. This is Cn, and these are connected. These are connected to C contour. These are connected to contour like this. Then what you say, if fz is analytic function, you see this fz is analytic function within and on a closed curve C, except at the finite number of isolated singularity. You see Z1, Z2, Z3 dot dot Zn are isolated singular points within C. Then integration of C fz dz is equal to 2 pi I summation I from 1 to n Ri, where Ri is a residue function fz at z is equal to zi. Ri is residue function. So let us prove it. Now, in the previous discussion, these Z1, Z2, Z3 are something like different active elements. Different active elements means, suppose this is the silicon wafer, Si2, and there are various circuits are engraved in the chip. This is silica chip, engraved into silica chip. Then the remaining part has to, the complete IC circuit has to be function as integration of C fz dz is equal to 2 pi I is equal to 1 to n Ri. So this contour is concerned with the morphology of the given chip. Morphology of the given chip. So for that purpose, we have to study about the Cauchy residue theorem, and therefore it is very important theorem. And let us prove it as. Let us draw circles C1, C2, C3, Cn around points Z1, Z2, Z3, Zn respectively. The radii of the circles are so small that number one, they lie in entirely within the curve C. And second, they do not overlap or intersect. Do not overlap or intersect. I mean, overlap and intersect means, as we are very much clear that the circuit should be isolated. Circuit should be isolated in the terms of condition. Otherwise, electrons will have two paths and it will not be decided which path he prefer. And that's why it is isolated or something. You can say do not overlap. Now, let us apply the Cauchy integral formula CIF, Cauchy integral formula, to the multiple connected regions. Multiple connected regions, as this is integral anti-clockwise C Fz dz minus, this is clockwise C1 Fz dz minus clockwise C2 Fz dz minus clockwise C3 Fz dz. This is Cn Fz dz is equal to 0. Or this is anti-clockwise Fz dz C is equal to, this is clockwise Fz dz at C1. This is clockwise C2 Fz dz plus Cn Fz dz. This is, say, equation 1. Now, the residue of Fz at Z1 is given by residue Fz, Z is equal to Z1 1 upon 2 pi I C1 Fz dz, or this is integral Fz dz at C1 is equal to 2 pi I. This is residue Z is equal to Z1 f of Z. Or this is C1 f of Z dz is 2 pi I R1. This is equation 2. Similarly, fz dz C2 is equal to 2 pi I R2. This is equation 3. And here Cn fz dz is equal to 2 pi I Rn. This is fourth. Putting these values in equation 1, we have what we have. This is Cfz dz is equal to 2 pi I R1, 2 pi I R2. This is 2 pi I Rn. That is 2 pi I summation I is equal to 1 to n, and this is Ri. This is Ri Cfz dz. This is what? Yeah, you can say sum of residues at singular point inside the contour. Yeah, C, inside the C. So this one is the Cauchy residue theorem. For clarification, let us consider few examples. Find out integral C cos cosec hyperbolic 2z dz, where 0 is a circle of radius z, mod z is equal to 2. Mod z is equal to 2. Solution. Let the function be analytic and expressed as f of z is cosec hyperbolic 2z is 1 upon sine hyperbolic 2z. Sine hyperbolic 2z. It means sine hyperbolic 2z is expressed as e raised to the power 2z minus e raised to the power minus 2z. So e raised to the power 2z minus 1 upon e raised to the power 2z is equal to 0. Say, so e raised to the power 4z minus 1 is equal to 0. E raised to the power 4z is equal to 1 is equal to e raised to the power 2 pi I n. N is equal to 0 plus minus 1, etc. So 4z is equal to 2 pi I n. So z is equal to 1 by 2 pi I n. This n is equal to 0 plus minus 1 plus minus 2, etc. So this is z is 0 plus minus n is equal to 1. N is equal to 1. So pi I by 2. Pi is 3.14. So this is 1.57 I. Then plus minus n is equal to 2. 2 and this 2 is cancelled. Pi I. Pi I means plus minus 3.14 I. And in this way. So we have to find that this z point is this way. Now, for z is equal to 0 and z is equal to plus minus 1.57 I are two singular points, inside the circle mod z is equal to 2. So this residue fz, z is equal to I pi by 2 is limit z is I pi by 2, this z minus I pi by 2 into 1 upon sine hyperbolic 2z. Sine hyperbolic 2z. So residue fz, z is I pi by 2 is equal to limit z tends to I pi by 2, 1 minus 0, 2 cos hyperbolic 2z, that is 1 by 2 cos hyperbolic 2 pi I. So this residue fz, z is equal to I pi by 2 is equal to minus 1 by 2 and residue f of z, z is equal to minus I pi by 2 is equal to minus 1 by 2. So how can we visualize this one is, we can visualize this is Z is equal to mod 2. Suppose this kind of the graph circle, and this is 0 and plus minus 0 and plus minus 1.57 I. So this axis is I, this axis is X, Y axis I. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 1 minus, minus 2, minus 3. So one is this point, other is here. 1.57 minus 1.57. These are the two contours. These are the two contours. And both have the value minus half. So this residue of Fz, Z is equal to 0 is limit Z tends to 0, Z minus 0 into 1 upon sine hyperbolic 2Z is equal to limit Z tends to 0, 1 upon 2 cos hyperbolic 2Z, that is 1 by 2. That is 1 by 2. So this residue Fz, Z is equal to 0 is 1 by 2. And at this point, it is minus 1 by 2. This is minus 1 by 2. So this Fz dz integrating is 2 pi I sum of residues at singular points in C. This is 2 pi I, is 2 pi I minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. So this minus 1 plus cancel, 2 pi I minus 1 by 2. So this is minus I pi. So this C cosec hyperbolic 2Z dz is minus I pi. This is the value, which is the answer. This is the residue. So in this way, we can have this one example. We can also have another example. If we take the example 2, if you take the example 2, so this is integration along unit circle. Integration along unit circle, find 0 to 2 pi d theta a plus b cos theta when a is greater than b is greater than 0. A is greater than b is greater than 0. Solution. Let the variable z is equal to e raised to the power I theta. So dz is equal to e raised to the power I theta I d theta. I d theta. So d theta is equal to dz upon I into e raised to the power I theta, that is dz upon I z. Z is equal to e raised to the power I theta. So we have this e raised to the power I theta is equal to z. Now it is being said that this is x, here it is the y, and 0 to 2 pi, here it is 0 to 2 pi, and let this z is equal to r e I theta. Then unit circle. Unit circle means r is equal to 1. So this is e I theta. Unit circle is r is equal to this. Suppose r and r is equal to 1. This is the unit circle. So from the given expression, integral, cyclic integral d theta is equal to dz upon iz a plus b, a plus b, and cos theta. Cos theta is e raised to the power z plus e raised to the power minus z divided by 2. So this cos theta is e raised to the power z plus e raised to the power minus z divided by 2. This is dz, and here it is 2 iz a plus, yeah, you can say this is 2a plus b e raised to the power z plus e raised to the power z. This one is r, this is 2 dz upon ib, if you take common, then this is z square plus 2 za by b plus 1. Now what is fz? Fz is 2 divided by ib z square upon z into a by b plus 1. This is. So singular points in the given function can be obtained as z square plus a by b z plus 1 is equal to 0. So if alpha and beta are two roots of the given equation, then it can be written as, how this can be written as x minus alpha, x minus beta, or alpha beta is nothing but minus a plus minus under root a square minus b square upon b. That is z minus alpha and z minus beta z minus alpha and z minus beta is equal to 0, then z square minus 2 alpha plus beta z and alpha beta z is equal to 0. So alpha beta is 1 and alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. So alpha is less than 1 and beta is greater than 1. So the alpha is under the circle while beta is outside of the circle, Then this residue z is alpha fz is limit z tends to infinity z minus alpha into 2 upon z ib z minus alpha z minus beta. This is limit z tends to infinity 2 of ib z minus beta. That is z of ib alpha minus beta. This is 2ib b 2 under root a square minus b square. So this 2 cancel, b cancel. This is 1 upon I under root a square minus b square. So the function that requires, that is, this is c 2 dz upon ib z square plus zab plus 1 is equal to 2 pi I 1 by I under root a square minus b square. So this I cancel, it is 2 pi under root a square minus b square. A square minus b square. And this is your function. And this way,